This episode of the Two Nerds podcast was sponsored by the Nixxium Corner Store, which is about to get new merch here very, very soon. But it was also sponsored by
Crensloth.com.
Crensloth.com. That's right. Any new things coming out on Crensloth?
We do plan on having more sweatpants soon. I also just went to Crensloth.com. It's not working.
Oh, great.
So go to youtube.com/Crendor and watch my pointless top 10s.
There you go. Or you go to the Nixxium Corner Store, which is working, which is linked down below in the description.
I need to message my merch person.
Yes, yell at him.
Yeah.
Yeah. This channel's not monetized, so if you buy like, a pair of sweatpants or like a shirt from me, whatever, like that's what goes to supporting me and Crendor. But how you doing, Crendor? It's been 6 months.
What the heck?
6 months.
Yeah. No, that's a while since we made one of these. Man, oh man.
Yes. We do have an excuse though. Well, I do anyway.
Yeah.
Before you crucify like both of us for being away for so long, it's mostly my fault. Because for those that don't know, I just had a child. That's right. Yeah. I was pregnant and then I crapped out this child. And the first 2 months was kind of like preparing for child. And then the past 4 months has been dealing with child. I mean, we've only hit the 4-month mark, and only now is she kind of like starting to sleep through the night and not. Well, I mean, she still wakes up like 5 times at night to, she wants to be fed. But only now are we kind of like me and my wife are finally getting to sleep again. So I don't feel like a complete half dead zombie like whenever I'm sitting in my computer chair.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Also, Crendor has been busy dealing with, his own stuff. What have you been doing for 6 months?
Oh man, I've been trying to make my body work.
Yep.
Properly. The classics, doing pointless top 10s, streaming, podcasting, just pretty much those.
The usual stuff. Every time I get in a call with this guy, it's like, dude, how you doing? Well, I was at the doctor and blah, blah, blah. My feet exploded. Well, I was at the doctor every time.
Yeah.
But you're doing good now.
It's good and bad days. Still getting better, but listen, getting old sucks.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
Well, you're only like 36? 35?
Yeah, I'm practically dead.
Practically ancient.
Yeah. So, I mean, at least that's like something is like, it's better to deal with this now and like learn how to work on it and get better when you're younger and you heal better than when you're like 70 and they're just like, yeah, you're just die.
Right.
You're like, oh, okay.
Die. It's like, yeah, I'm bored. Just falls over and dies.
But yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing.
I have seen that in the past like several months that one thing that you've definitely done is you've really locked in on like the pointless top 10s. It really has become like your bread and butter at this point.
Yeah, no. In fact, we're actually thinking of doing 2 a week now.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So like really getting into the pointless top 10s because we started out a few years ago doing like 1 every other week. And then we upped it to 1 a week, which we've been at. And then I was just like, probably do like 2 a week.
Yeah.
And thinking about doing like, because people are like, you're going to run out of ideas. I literally have like an entire document thing filled with like hundreds of topics. Like I have plenty of ideas. It's just, I want to do like 1 main course and 1 side dish every week is kind of what I'm focusing on. So for example, like 1 NPCs in the middle of nowhere, like people, that's like a main dish one because people love that. That one's, somebody that doesn't even play WoW might be like, I haven't played WoW in a while, but I'll click on that one or that type of thing. And then there's like the top 10 mailboxes, top 10 like goats.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's more the side dish type thing where more of the hardcore watchers are going to watch those, but not like a broader demographic. So that's kind of what I'm trying to focus on. That way it makes it also not feel as bad of like, this week's going to be a side dish one. I know people won't watch mailboxes as much, but like, now it won't be as bad because I'm like, we got this one, then we got the bigger one. You like go back and forth. So I've been doing that and then started putting up the compilations. So I got like 4 hours of WoW geography and architecture to fall asleep to, 3 hours of WoW animal facts to fall asleep to.
Yep.
And people love them. I was surprised.
No, dude, people love it. Like, I don't know how like people fall asleep to like having some annoying YouTuber like talking into their ear constantly. Like, I don't even understand like the ASMR people. I know that you like ASMR. We've talked about this a long time ago. But like, I don't even understand the ASMR thing. Like having some bitch just like whispering in my ear. It's like, shut up. Like, I'm trying to sleep. I'm trying to relax. And just like talking. Like, but I don't get it.
I mean, right now I fall asleep to 8 hours of rain sounds. That's been my go-to.
I get that. I do that, like wind and stuff. And I like dark ambience too.
Yeah, like weather stuff, I think makes the most sense. Honestly, the reason I stopped listening to like actual ASMR things is like I'd be trying to fall asleep and I'd get to a certain part and I'm like, I know this part's at like 23 minutes, which means I've been sitting here not falling asleep for 23 minutes. But when you just got like, I'm just like, dude, I don't know what time it is.
Right.
Yeah, it's like kind of like that. So that's kind of, I'm just falling back on. It works.
Yeah,
it helps. So that's I've gone full nature sounds now.
Yeah, me and my wife, we usually listen to like windy snowstorms and stuff to fall asleep.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And then you just crank up the fan to like full speed, so it just feels like you're sleeping on the side of a mountain or like in the tundra.
Yeah,
that's great. You can like pretend really you're like camping with Luke from Outdoor Boys and you're like cuddling like really close to him, to like stay warm and like sniffing the back of his neck. That's how I fall asleep.
Oh, that's cool.
If you're doing pointless top tens, I mean, like I can imagine like, I mean, even off the top of my head, I could probably like just in less than a minute, I could probably name at least 50 plus ideas. Yeah. So yeah, I don't think you're going to run out of content anytime soon.
No, like people always give me ideas and I'm like, I don't need ideas. Like I got plenty of ideas. The problem is finding the things and like creating the lists so that I can create the actual top 10. Like people be like, dude, you should do windows. I'm like, I know that. It's just I have to go look through every single window in the entire world of Warcraft, and there's a lot of windows in this game. All right, and I got to make sure I get all the windows to kind of look through them and be like, these are the 10 I like. So I already know I'm gonna forget one. And some guys could be like, you forgot Zygor Marsh's window, and it's the best one. And then you have to be like, oh, okay, I missed a window, and then or you find it, and then some guy still gets mad. He's like, you didn't put it on the list. It's like, well, make your own list.
I'll say, speaking from today, I was recording a ton of footage in Zygor Marsh, and the windows in Zygor Marsh are terrible. Just saying. Because most of them are like windows that are built on the sides of those poo shacks that like the Unbroken or the Broken drain I live in. Yeah, so it's just like poo shack windows, and no, that ain't gonna make any list. So
that's so that's what I mean. It's just I have this big I use Obsidian is the thing I use. So you can like click between all the lists very quickly and easily, and then I'll just be like, oh, this could go here, and then I click it, and then I write it into the thing and go like hit this thing, and then I put in the coordinates. So whenever I decide to do that list, I'll have like a big thing of coordinates and things that I might use, and so it's just I'm always compiling more and more things within the list and everything. So that's why I was like, hey, you know what? I think I could probably do 2 a week on top of just like random other little videos. Like I have a series called Finding Things You Might Have Missed in Blank.
Yeah, yeah.
So like finding things you might have missed in Zygor Marsh, finding things you might have missed in Voldoon, and I just fly around and look for stuff and go, whoa, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, yeah.
It's really just my way of finding more pointless top 10 stuff, but also just making a video at the same time. There's, they don't do great. They'll get like 4,000 to 10,000 views, but like, it's still something out there.
Right.
Some people like it. And then I still do my WoW GeoGuessers here and there. It's always fun. And then obviously just doing my, opinion pieces. But those are just kind of like whenever something happens and I'm like, I got to talk about that type of thing. But
of course.
That's, those are kind of the main things I've been doing overall. But yeah, this is probably the most I've done on YouTube in a very long time.
Yeah, I know that like the last time we talked, you said that you were trying to like, not like transition, but you were trying to put like more and more focus like on the YouTube side of things as opposed to like the live streaming, just because you were really enjoying it.
Yeah, I've been enjoying it more. It's easier to do, especially when you don't feel good. Like if you have a day where you just don't feel good, you're in pain or something, you're just like, last thing you want to do is turn on stream and be like, what's up, everybody?
Right.
But like YouTube, you can kind of take your time. You can like work on and off. You can do a bunch of videos one day and like space them out throughout the week. Like you have so many more options.
Right.
And on top of all that, the videos are always there. So like people can still watch a video you uploaded 3 years ago, like today, and you'll make money from it. So like it's evergreen. You don't just, I didn't stream, so I don't make money. So and it's, I still stream, I still enjoy it, but I prefer streaming to be like the secondary type of thing. That's mainly what it is.
Yeah, now that baby has like finally calmed down a bit, I'm actually planning on getting back into streaming because just before like baby came into the picture, I did this like big, actually, I'm not really sure what the last day was that I streamed. It might have been shortly after baby was born. I'm not sure, but I had just done like this huge like stream like remaster. Like I made all these like custom alerts and stuff and updated like all like my like emojis and icons and just everything. So like I was ready to go. I was locked in, and then baby arrived, and your first month after you have a child, you're kind of like on an adrenaline rush. That's how I describe it to people, where it's kind of like your life just shifted dramatically, and you're only sleeping like 2 or 3 hours like a night. Maybe you get lucky some nights, but you're getting barely any sleep, but you're fine. Like you're okay. Like you're like, oh yeah, you expect it and whatever. After a month of that, it'll start to get to you. And then after 2 months, it'll really start to get to you. And then after 3 months, I'm talking to like I have a few friends that they just had children as well. And it's like around that 3-month mark, that's like when it's like the true test of your patience like begins, because you're going to be like very fatigued, very tired. Your relationship with like your wife is really going to be strained most likely. And I was talking to my one friend the other day. His child just hit like a month and a half old. And I was giving him the advice that like, dude, like I'm telling you, like around that 3-month mark, like your communication with like the missus needs to be like rock solid, because both of you are going to be so damn tired, and both of you just are going to want to like kill each other. And so make it rock solid. And so, yeah, but now that things have calmed down, what I'm trying to get at here is that now the baby's sleeping a bit more and we're able to sleep like, and get like a decent amount. I feel like I have a lot more energy. Actually, after I'm done recording this with you, I'm going straight to the gym. Been in the gym a lot recently. And and so I'm going to get back into streaming a little bit. And I'm not committing to any sort of schedule because I really can't because of child. Maybe when she's a little bit older, I can start really committing to something. But I might even just start simple, like 1-2 days a week. That's a goal of mine. I also did like a really big, like I did like a huge like Nixxium YouTube channel remaster. Like I started like a few weeks ago on it, where I started releasing some videos just talking about like lore content and storytelling. Yeah, just some of my favorite quest lines and hidden things and WoW, like story wise. And people loved it. I mean, like to say they loved it would be an understatement. I mean, the videos were a lot longer because it's storytelling. So obviously the algorithm really likes that. The comments were incredible, you know, tons of subscribers coming in. It was great. And I made a few more videos like that. Again, everybody loved it. I was having fun making it. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to lock in on this. Like, let's just make Nixxium a lore channel. So I kind of made this plan. I was actually telling Crendor this before we started recording, so I'm repeating myself to him, but not to you guys. But I made this whole plan where I was like, okay, well, I'm going to start making this lore content, and I'm going to make 3 types of videos. So, like, the first is like quests and storytelling. It's where I like find a really cool quest line or whatever in WoW, like the Pamela Redpath storyline from the Plaguelands, if you know that one. And I'll make a video about it. Like, oh, you know, here it is, helping this ghost find her dolly.
Yeah.
And that's the first type. The next video type would be explanations. So people might have a question like, you know, why does Xalatath have feet? Well, I will make a video explaining why she has feet. And then the third type is like what if videos. I used to do a lot of lore what if videos back in the day, like, you know, what if Arthas never turned evil, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I would just start with those 3 video types and I would see what works. And so far, based on what I've seen, the what if videos are definitely not doing that well. I've released 2 so far. I'm going to give it one more shot. But maybe I'm going to retire. I'm going to pull that idea out and say, nope, clearly the audience doesn't resonate with it. So let's just focus on what works. Kind of like your pointless top 10s. You know, for free YouTuber advice, everybody, like just do what works.
Yeah.
That's it. Like if something works, just keep doing it. And experiment. So
yeah,
I just did a channel rebrand. So I'm in the experiment phase. Let's see what the audience likes.
And it's also it's one of those things where like you can do what works, but you can also do what you want to do. Because maybe you're like, oh, I want to do what works, but I like doing the thing that doesn't work. And it's like, well, then just do both, right? Like that's kind of what it's like. You can do one. You know, I'm gonna do like pointless top 10 rocks, and I know it's not gonna do well, but I want to do it, so I'm gonna do it. But then I'm gonna mix in like one that I know is gonna do well, so you can just do a little both.
Yeah, you kind of got to like find like a little bit of a balance, and if you can find something that you know works and people also love it, like that's fantastic. Like, I mean, you just found the unicorn. So, because usually like, you know, your weird personal likes and dislikes are not the same as like the greater, you know, collective, I guess, the greater mass of people. So, but yeah, like for me, like the thing that clearly works is like the quest and storytelling stuff. And, you know, I mean, I don't mind writing like what if videos, like they're cool, but they're definitely not my favorite thing to do. I actually thought the what if videos were going to be the most successful videos in the channel rebrand, but they've actually been the least. So, and that's actually kind of good for me because they're fun to write, but I would, if I had a choice, I'd rather focus on actual, like, you know, quests and storytelling, and then explanation videos, like, you know, why does the Lich King, like, you know, do a thing, you know what I mean? So that stuff is fun for me. And yeah, I mean, I've got like a lot of plans like going ahead with this channel rebrand. I mean, I just put out a channel membership trailer today. So, you know, hopefully as time goes on, like, you know, I can get like kind of more fan funding to grow the channel more, bring on more help. And I'm even talking behind the scenes about maybe making like some other channels in the future that kind of also talk about lore and storytelling from some other universes that I really enjoy, like Lord of the Rings, for example. And that's all I'm going to say about that right now. But now I have like this new merch stuff on the way. I'm still working on my book, like the Nixxiom and Crendor novel, which is still going very, very well. So yeah, I mean, everything's going very, very good. So everything is going well.
Nice. That's it is good. Cause I mean, this is an industry where it's very easy to burn out. And it's also very easy to feel bad about burning out because you have so many people that are just like, I wish I could do what you're doing, or like you're like, oh, I'm privileged to be doing this type of thing. I shouldn't be feeling like this, but that doesn't negate the feelings you have of just like, man, I just like I'm burning out, and then that's going to lead to people just being like, this guy is an idiot. This guy's dumb. And that makes you feel worse. And then it's just your content suffers. So it's like sometimes you just got to take a step back and be like, what works, what doesn't work, and what do I enjoy doing, and kind of just start blending that all together.
I've never, people in the comment section are going to kill me for this, but I have never once like what you just described, where like someone like the whole feeling burnt out and then you feel bad because like, oh, I should be thankful I'm in this position right now because so many other people would kill to be in my position. Right. I've never felt that way. Not
really.
No, because when people tell me like, oh, I wish I could do what you do for a living, I will look them dead in the eyes and say, no, you don't. Like, you genuinely fucking don't. I've had I've been like doxxed before and threatened by multiple people and like, dealing with like, the constant like, community backlash on like, oh, if people don't like the content, like they freak out and suddenly, like you're public enemy number one. And, the constant stress of having to pivot. Me and my friend Sean were talking about this just yesterday in the cigar lounge. Like if you're self-employed or you own a small business, like it's so important to learn how to pivot. Like even like I was just talking about pivoting 1 second ago, like, oh, I've got this great idea. What if videos? They're going to be great. They're going to do awesome. Oh, they suck. Now,
yeah.
Like you have to pivot. It's like, and maybe sometimes you even have to pivot like on something that you didn't want to pivot on.
Yeah.
And just the amount of times like, you're just stressful, you're stressed out, you're behind schedule. Like you were talking 1 second ago about, oh shit, like I feel terrible today, but I have to go live in front of hundreds of people and I have to suck it up and pretend like nothing's wrong to put on a good show. Like there are pros to the job. Don't get me wrong. There are some tremendous pros, but it's a job just like any other job. And most days it's either meh or it sucks. There's kind of like, for me, it's kind of like few and far between any job that I've ever worked where you have a day where you're like, man, I am so blessed to be a cashier at Harris Teeter. So, but anyway, the one thing that I will say that I'm thankful for, though, is I can make my own schedule. And that is good. So
that is very nice.
That's the big pro for me. That's why I am self-employed, because I hate being on a schedule. So I'd rather make my own.
No, yeah, that's definitely one of the best things is being able to just make your own schedule, work on your own hours. Because sometimes, like, even though I'll be like, oh, man, I don't want to do this today or whatever, I'm like, I'd still rather do this than numerous other jobs.
Yeah.
So.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fun. I mean, I've been offered like other jobs over the years that certainly would pay a lot more than working on YouTube, especially like we're in the gaming niche of YouTube, and like the like everyone and their mom wants to make a gaming YouTube channel, and they're like, oh, I'm going to make a living doing it. But, do a little bit of research beforehand. I mean, the gaming niche on YouTube is the lowest paying niche. So like, I mean, you don't make shit from like ad revenue on YouTube as a gaming channel. Like, you can have like a 500,000 like subscriber YouTube channel, and if you're making $2,000, like, oh dude, you're lucky. Like, holy crap. Like that's like ad revenue and stuff. Like that's not where like, your money's coming from. But that's a whole topic for like another video, like the financials behind the scenes, I suppose, of how to be a content creator. Because it's not just ad revenue. So
yeah,
but no, maybe we could do a whole video on that one day.
Yeah, we could definitely do a whole video on that. I mean, it's like TV always used to say to me, he'd be like, if you don't have 5 sources of income, you're doing it wrong.
Pretty much, exactly.
yeah, like minimum 5 sources.
Yeah.
So that's why whenever someone's like, I'm a streamer, I'm a YouTuber, I'm like, you're really just kind of everything.
Yeah.
Like that's just you. No matter what you're doing, like you need to do it at least somewhat. You might only stream once a month, but you still should be doing it.
Right.
So that's kind of the main thing.
Yeah. And of course, like when you're, even if you're like a small business owner, you're a content creator online, I mean, you're always trying to make more sources to come in. Like I remember like the first time I started investing money on Robinhood years ago. Like I started learning investing and I was picking up books at my local Barnes and Noble of like, oh, how to read the stock market and like, when to put money in and when to pull it out, blah, 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 blah. And like that was a huge thing, or has been a huge thing like in my life. And that was just one example. So anyway, this is a whole topic, we could talk about or make a whole video on this. So if anyone has any questions, that could kind of be for that video, like just leave it down in the comment section below.
Yeah, no, that'd be good. I'd love to talk about that.
So do you have any like big future plans for like Crendor, or is it just kind of business as usual? Like, what about your other channels like Warhammer, Crendor, and stuff?
I mean, the big future plans for the main Crendor channel is kind of just what I was mentioning, how it's just 2 pointless top 10s a week, which pretty much is a big type of thing. But other channels I've actually been doing pretty well as well. So I have my Almost Too Old for This channel, which is where I react to Jesse's channel called Too Old for This, where he reacts to content for Gen Z and Gen Alpha, such as Skibbity Toilet, like pretty much all 6, 7, all the things the kids are saying now, and then like some other random internet stuff. So that's honestly been a lot of fun just because you get to learn about stuff. Plus, I actually do, make a little bit of money over there.
Right.
And then, yeah, it's something. I also got my Three Guys Talk About Football podcast. That's where me and 3 or 4 other guys, depending, one shows up occasionally, talk about football every week. So that's during football season. So I get some, there's that. There's another YouTube channel, but it's, it's a podcast, so it's on numerous different things. And then my Warhammer Crendor channel. Yep. I haven't really done as much just because I haven't really been. Well, even if I do Warhammer stuff right now, I kind of just don't want to film it or talk about it. It's like sometimes I'm just like, it's more just my hobby. So I'm just like, and if something, really big happens or crazy, then I'm like, yo, I'm gonna make a Warhammer video. Or if I get really into it again, I start. But as of right now, I kind of just like chill, and maybe I'll make a video once every month or two, but nothing crazy.
How familiar are you with like the Warhammer universe, like in terms of like lore and storytelling?
I mean, I know a lot of it. I'm not a big lore person is my thing. Like I know of a lot of lore and like different stories and how some things are in 40K and Sigmar and fantasy, but it's not really why I'm in the Warhammer.
Right.
So well, that's kind of
because like I'm brainstorming like, down the road, like with the whole like lore channel revamp thing. And I had mentioned earlier, like, oh, I'd like to maybe like make other channels dedicated to other topics. And Warhammer is actually on my list because I do enjoy Warhammer, both 40K and Age of Sigmar. But, I'll come back to you on that topic, like in the future.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I know some lore here and there of all things. And then I have my stream channels, Crendor VODs and Cren Clips. Cren Clips is the one I've had for a while where I just like would highlight segments of my stream, like me playing a specific game or Blood Bowl or different things, and then upload it onto that channel. But recently, I just created my VOD channel, and it actually just hit 1,000 subscribers. Nice. And I'm waiting to hit Crendor VODs. Straight to the point.
Yep.
Yeah. And I just need a couple hundred more valid public watch hours, and then I can monetize that channel. So that's nice because then I can put my VODs up on YouTube and don't have to deal with Twitch and their shitty VOD system.
Oh, yeah. Deleting them after a certain amount of time.
Yeah, so they're just always on YouTube, which is nice, and then you can make a little bit of money there too as well. Which like with Twitch, there's like nothing.
Yeah.
Plus, a lot of people they just would rather watch them on YouTube in general.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, and then I have the Cox and Crendor podcast channel, which is the YouTube channel for me and Jesse's Cox and Crendor podcast, which I manage. So I do all those channels, and so. Overall, I mean, they all add up to give me, some revenue, which is nice. But the main channel of, the Crendor channel is the one that makes the majority of the money.
Right.
But I mean, it is kind of wacky managing like so many different channels, but it's not bad because it's not like I'm doing it all in one day. It's like, usually Tuesdays and Thursdays are like my almost too old for this. Sundays is Cox and Crendor. Like Wednesday is usually football. So like it's usually pretty easy to manage. And then like VODs, I finish my stream and I go to my highlights and I do export video and then it goes onto the VOD channel. And then if my intro's long, I'll like just YouTube edit it to cut off the intro so people can watch right away.
Right.
So I mean, overall, it's like pretty easy to manage all of them, but it is, it's a job, but it's not that I'm not working in the coal mines here or something. I'm not getting black lung from like managing all these YouTube channels. Like it's, you do what you got to do.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Actually, while you were talking, I just opened up my my Twitch page and like immediately my Twitch trailer, started playing. So if you guys just heard that in the recording, like that was not you. That was me.
So. Wow, Nixxium is talking really weird right now. Why is he saying that? And then like on stream, I've just been. There's a while I was only streaming Pokemon, and now I've kind of just gone back to variety.
I've been like a little conflicted, I admit, when it comes to like coming back to streaming, because there is a part of me that kind of wants to only exclusively stream on YouTube. But the only thing that stops me from doing that is like YouTube streaming is a little weird because sometimes you go live on YouTube and it is like you do great. Like you have all these people watching, hundreds of viewers and stuff. Everyone's like, hey, what's up? But whatever. And then you're like, great. And then the very next day you start streaming at the exact same time and like 10 people are watching.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, YouTube didn't notify anybody that like you were live. And it's like, oh. And so that has kind of like I don't know. Cause like if you stream exclusively on YouTube, it's great. Cause if people like become like subscribers or whatever, like, like heroic subscribers, they get access to all like the behind the scenes videos and stuff, right? Which is really cool.
Yeah.
Like that's awesome. But like on Twitch, you can't offer that for some reason. But like, I don't know. So I'm kind of like thinking about it. Like I might just also just exclusively stream on Twitch, but then at the same time, like I'm thinking like, oh, well, I should just multi-stream, just to, grow as big as possible. I don't know. We'll see.
Main thing I don't like about multi-streaming type thing is like there's so many different chats you're watching and you like start talking in one and people are like, who are you talking to? And you're like, oh, I'm talking to the guy over here. And then someone else is like, oh, and then they're like, who are you talking to? And you're like, oh, I'm talking over here. It's just like,
here. Yeah.
It's kind of confusing in that aspect. So like, I just prefer to focus on one or the other typically if I'm going to do it.
The thing that I don't like about multi-streaming is so like when you stream, you can set up like your streaming program to like when you're live, it like you can listen to like music, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And anybody that's watching will hear that music. Right. Mm-hmm. But then when the VOD, like when the stream's over and you hit stop streaming, the VOD will have none of that copyright music on it. Right.
Oh, yeah.
But if you're multi-streaming, you can't do that. And this was something that actually just before I stopped streaming because of like the daughter being born, like I didn't realize that like when I mentioned earlier in the in this recording that I had done this like big like stream remaster thing with all the custom stuff and whatnot. And one of the things that I had done is I had made like music and like sound effects and stuff a really big part of the stream experience, you know, to like kind of like immerse people into it and whatnot. And
Right.
it was only like I did a few streams, and I think it was like on stream number 3. It might have been like my second to last one before I had to step away. Like somebody said like, "Oh, what are you talking about? Like there's no like music or sound effects or anything like on your stream." And I had no idea. And so I was like, "Oh, are you kidding me?" And then I realized like then I started like doing like my research and whatnot, and I realized that it'd take a while to explain. I'd have to like remember everything. But if you're doing multi-streaming, you can't do the whole like, you know, the whole like music trick to make it not appear on VODs and stuff. And so anyway, you kind of have to like just kind of commit to one, and that's it. So maybe I'll just commit to Twitch, and that's it. The one thing that I will say though is that when I do get back to streaming, I'm gonna be I'm like I was really getting into it before baby was born, and I really want to like, you know, double down into it again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, really focus on like growing and stuff, and it'll be a lot of fun. I'm gonna set some like goals and challenges for myself and just for the community, and it should be cool. I want to do like some giveaways and stuff, so I am excited to do it.
Yeah, no, it's giveaways are a great way to grow as well. Everyone always sees a giveaway and they're just like, I'm going in.
Yeah, I'm going in. Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of those things where I kind of enjoy everything for its own. I don't know, like everything has its own positive and negative.
Right.
And so it just depends on which one you want to put more of your focus into.
Right.
But because I'll be like, I'm focusing more on YouTube, and then people are like, are you quitting the stream? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Or it's like kind of vice versa. It's just like it's honestly, I think the most fun way to do everything is variety, because that helps to, number one, you diversify and it allows you to like grow on multiple fronts. And then the second one is just kind of like it just, I think, feels better just for your own mental health, just having a bunch of different stuff happening and not having to like focus solely on one and being like, uh-oh, if this one falls, then I fall, and like all that type of stuff.
Yeah, my most popular streams, like even yesterday, somebody left a comment on some video on my YouTube channel where they were saying like, well, Nixxium, like, when are you going to come back and start doing your cigar streams again? Like, they've always been like just it, like, and it's so weird because it's like it's a stream that I do that gets the lowest amount of views, and yet it'll always have like the most engagement, and like people just like are always asking for more of it and stuff. And that's something I definitely want to bring back, you know, the cigar streams in my cigar lounge here in this house. So even though it's been a few months, I still have like all my camera equipment and stuff in the cigar lounge. And so it'd be easy just to set everything right back up again and go live. So that is the plan.
Yeah, it's kind of like there's certain, like if you play WoW or a game, like it's going to get the most viewers because people will be like, Nixxium from WoW or stuff like that. People show up like, I was playing WoW. But like, even if you do cigar ones, they get less views. Like you get a lot more of the dedicated people, like the types of people that are the channel members, the types of people that like watch a whole bunch of stuff and they just kind of want to learn more about you and like chill out. And I think that's kind of that's part of the thing I love most about streaming is like the community aspect of it. Yeah. Is like, I'll just go live and I'll be like, hey, you know, I know this guy's going to be there and this girl's going to be there. And like all these people are going to be there. And they're probably like, oh, I can't wait for Crendor to stream. I had like a bad day or like whatever. I just want to chill. And like they talk to other people. And it's like, it really is like a cool like community type of thing versus like YouTube, where I don't even want to read YouTube comments.
Yeah. I mean, it's been weird because like for me lately, like all the comments have been like so positive that it's been nice reading comments, like I guess again, because once you get like big enough, you kind of stop reading so many of the comments because so many of them just are filled with so much negativity.
Yeah.
But like recently I've been reading a lot of the comments again, and I don't know, it's been really nice. like reading all of them. Like obviously you read some, but like I've been reading like all of them in the past like few months, and it's been cool. Even like the channel membership like trailer, like dude, like anytime you put out a damn video or anything saying like, hey, like here's a thing where you can buy a shirt if you want just to support the content, or like, hey, become a channel member and you get to watch a video a month early or something. Oh my goodness. Like people lose their damn minds. It's like, how dare you like put this filth on my feed and waste 1 second of my time? Like you would think you killed their damn grandma. Like goodness gracious. But not even like that channel membership video, like comments were fine. So it was people just saying like, man, you have nice hair and you look like you've been working out. I'm like, yeah. So
yeah, it's plus like there's still plenty of good YouTube comments. Like I'll still look at YouTube comments. Somebody will be like, yo, I needed this video after a long day, or like I love your videos or stuff like that. And I see those. It's just every once in a while that you see one that leaks in that's like, this video sucked ass.
Yeah, man.
Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yeah. That's part of it.
Yeah. Well, speaking of the gym, I mean, it's almost midnight here, so I think I will probably start saying goodbye to you, and then me and the missus, we're going to go to the gym. And now listen, you can't tell anybody what I'm about to tell you.
Oh.
So, like, we've got, like, this plan in mind, right? So,
right.
like, we live in a small town where, like, no one gives a shit about anything, right? So
Right.
what we're gonna do, or something that me and the wife have been struggling with, is I have a gym membership and she has a gym membership at the same damn 24/7 gym. Well, you know, she rarely gets to go to the gym because of baby, and a lot of times I rarely get to go to the gym because of baby or work or something. So we've been talking recently about like, well, we're not technically supposed to do this, but what if we just both went to the gym late at night at the same time with baby, and just like whoever's not doing a set, just watch baby?
Oh,
And,
yeah.
like, you're not really supposed to do that, but because
Nobody's there.
But nobody's like, dude, literally no one's there. Like I'll go there at around this time and there's nobody there for like, I mean, I could hang out for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and no one will walk in the doors. So I was like, let's just do this. Let's just take the kid to the damn gym. And then maybe one day I'll walk in and someone will stop me and be like, you can't do that. And I'll be like, oh shit, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Damn, I'm sorry. So that way we both can actually go like work out and like lose weight and like have fun together. So that's what we're going to do.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yep. So anyway, don't tell anybody.
All right, I won't.
Okay, good.
As soon as we're done, I call up the gym.
Call the gym. You'll never believe what this idiot is doing. So, but anyway.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you very much for the update, Crendor. I am going to do my best to. I mean, I would like to do like a Two Nerds podcast, like maybe like once every 2 weeks or something.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah. So if you guys that are listening to this, if you have any like, you know, topics or suggestions or anything, feel free to leave it down in the comment section below. If, you know, we are late 1 week or something, it's probably my fault just because of baby and like, you know, time and stuff. Yeah. It's totally his fault.
Yeah, it's his fault.
Yeah. So, but you know, we're doing what we can. So, but definitely appreciate y'all listening, and thank you, Crendor, for hanging out with me this evening.
Yeah, no problem. Looking forward to more Two Nerds. We got book updates. We can do book updates one episode.
Yeah, dude, book updates. Dude, progress is coming along. It's doing great.
Oh, yeah.
So, are you going to go stream right now?
Yeah, I'm going to go stream right now.
All right.
So, yeah.
Well, enjoy your stream, and I guess I'll talk to you soon.
All right. I guess I'll see you later.
See you later.
See you.